We wasted nearly a year coming up with hypotheses before realizing our error. Thankfully, the folks working on the Shiba Inu helped us see things clearly. Moreover, our anticipation is at an all-time high at the moment. Still, what am I even referring to? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more ship news, be sure to click the like button. This very moment will go down in history books. A watershed event in the history of cryptocurrencies has arrived, the long-awaited fourth Bitcoin halving. This suggests that Bitcoin is now more secure than gold, an ancient asset. What does it include specifically, and how does it affect Shiba Inus in practice? Surprisingly, many of the experts' differing views are incorrect. Tell me then, what's the big deal? Here we go. It's easy. When it is well known, the supply of Bitcoin is depleted, and its value rises when the pace of production is reduced in half with each halving. This event is generating a lot of buzz. All parties involved, holders, enthusiasts, and investors, are rejoicing in this historic event after more than 4 years of waiting. According to one Twitter user, April 20, 2024 verified positive inflow date across all ATS, adding to the enthusiasm of what will surely be recognized as a landmark in crypto history. This bodes well for the future of the cryptocurrency sector and suggests a large infusion of capital. But that's not all. Moves are being made by major players. One of the biggest asset managers in the world, BlackRock, has spent an astounding $29 million, $45,900 worth of Bitcoin, as they will reveal later. The demand for this digital commodity is shown by the fact that one purchase may absorb 1 full day's worth of additional Bitcoin production. This isn't limited to BlackRock either. Another financial sector behemoth, Fidelity, spent $55 million for 864 Bitcoin. At the current exchange rate, this purchase adds enough Bitcoin to the supply to last for 2 days. Massive investments from financial behemoths like Fidelity and BlackRock show that institutional investors are becoming more comfortable with cryptocurrency. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, such as Shiba Inu, are feeling the effects of these events, which are causing waves to vibrate across the crypto ecosystem. The whole market is affected by the far-reaching repercussions. Therefore, we must all pay close attention. This one important fact is sometimes overlooked in all the hubbub around the Bitcoin halving event. This nugget of information has the ability to shake up the whole cryptocurrency market, altcoins in particular. So, what exactly is it speaking to? All right, I'll give you the rundown. A new type of money is emerging with a supply growth of less than 1% per year, which is a first in human history. The importance of this apparently little fact is enormous. The dynamics of our relationship with and perception of money are radically changed. We may now adjust our time choice with the use of this newfound money and difficulty. Our level of focus on short-term pleasure rather than long-term goals. Think about this. The tougher the currency, the better it holds its value in the long run. Because of this consistency, people and communities are able to confidently save, invest, and prepare for the future. The pursuit of more durable means of exchange has always been intrinsic to human development and culture. Every new development in the use of real currency, from the bartering of cattle to the selling of gold and other precious metals, has brought us one step closer to a more future-oriented society. Nevertheless, this trajectory went through a turbulent time in the 20th century. Fiat currencies, whose quantity can be endlessly increased, have replaced hard money standards like the gold standard, which governments throughout the globe have adopted. Economic instability, rising temporal preferences, and a growth in government spending power at people's cost were all outcomes of this break from monetary discipline. Bitcoin, a groundbreaking invention that has the potential to alter the trajectory of monetary and financial systems, is now gaining widespread attention. Not only can Bitcoin function independently of governmental regulation, but it also has unrivaled business toughness. Bitcoin is the most difficult form of currency ever created because of its fixed supply limit and the system that controls its issuance pace. Because of this extraordinary quality, the buying power of Bitcoin is protected from the devaluing impacts of inflation and is unaffected by political choices or economic swings. Not to mention this one crucial point. Someone on Twitter asked a good question. Why can't I just spend it on anything if it's money? The issue brings to light an often held misunderstanding about the widespread use of cryptocurrencies in daily transactions. Keep in mind that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are still in their infancy when it comes to mainstream acceptance. There is still a long way to go before many companies accept cryptocurrency payments. This only shows how widespread Bitcoin is right now. It doesn't suggest it isn't money. You can ask why companies would turn down a large sum of money if taking it would be their first priority. Well, infrastructure and pragmatism hold the key. In order for companies to accept cryptocurrencies, they must have the infrastructure to handle transactions safely and effectively. On top of that, there can be logistical and regulatory problems that need fixing. Consider this example to better understand. Just picture yourself opening a lemonade shop and accepting just cash in a jar. You do not have the necessary equipment to handle credit card transactions, thus you will not be able to accept them if someone attempts to pay with one. It's not that using credit cards is something you're opposed to. You aren't prepared for that just yet. Businesses must now react to the growing demand for cryptocurrency payments from consumers. My question, can I pay with crypto, keeps popping up. When customers can pay with Bitcoin, businesses will have an incentive to change with the times. The adoption of Bitcoin as legal cash in El Salvador is an example of this phenomenon in action, marking a major step towards widespread acceptance. Although it seems that corporations are turning their backs on Bitcoin, its widespread acceptability across sectors will be achieved via adaptation and patience. Now we get to the intriguing part. Some think Bitcoin isn't the greatest choice for day-to-day transactions, but it's great for long-term asset preservation because of its predicted increase in value. Think about this situation. To you, $1 is a really good price for a bag of chips, even if some believe Bitcoin's value will go to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in the future. It is still not a particularly practical payment option. Although buying a vehicle or a house with Bitcoin could be easy, these aren't typical purchases. It may be more prudent to utilize lower-valued cryptocurrencies for ordinary purchases, like as food. For example, Shiba Inu could be a better option for pricing commonplace things than Bitcoin due to its lower price. However, stablecoins provide an even greater level of ease. It should also be noted that the Shiba Inu development team is now hard at work on their port. Given the relative silence surrounding Shiba Inu's stablecoin development, some may have been under the impression that the project had been shelved. The Bitcoin market's extreme volatility and the constant reorganization of project priorities lend credence to this idea. Lucy, who is part of the official Shiba Inu development team, stated not long ago, within the last 2 months, that the stablecoin project is still ongoing. According to her, the rollout is drawing near. The team's dedication to fulfilling their commitments is shown by this update, which reassures the community that Shiba Inu's stable currency program is on track. If 75% of Shiba Inu token holders have opted to retain their tokens for more than a year without selling, maybe this explains why. Many investors are choosing to hang onto their token for the long term, and one reason for that could be the potential value of Shiba Inu's planned initiatives. Keep it in mind. The demand for the Shiba Inu ecosystem might skyrocket if Shiba Inu stablecoin becomes a popular and hassle-free way to buy commonplace goods. As a result of this uptick in interest, token holders may soon reap substantial profits if they hang on to them. The notion of employing Shiba Inu as an asset for both ordinary transactions and speculative investments is in line with this long-term view. This is analogous to the way Bitcoin is seen as a medium of exchange. However, how do you feel about that? Drop a comment in the space provided. Your thoughts would be much appreciated. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.